Okay, well, this is the third week back in Australia, and just sort of doing a vlog on the extraordinary phenomenon, the thing that's been happening to my voice since I got back from America. As you can tell now, it's going through that. It's gone from being sort of high-pitched chipmunk to now really quite deep. And even if I talk like this, it still seems really, really deep. And, you know. So I'm hoping after this week that the pitch, the tone of my voice is going to sort of get back to normal again, like what happened last time. I thought last time it just must have been, something to do with the pressure in the aeroplane or something like that. But fingers crossed, I've only got a week more to go through this strange stuff with the voice. So anyway, I just wanted to quickly mention a few highlights of my trip to America and some of the things that I found hard to get used to, and some of the things that I'm starting to miss about that country.
The most difficult thing for me about being in America, the scariest thing for me about being America, other than Americans being allowed to carry guns, and just being in a completely different culture altogether. I tell you something, I honestly thought that Australia and America were very close in terms of the way we did things, the way we dressed, ate, etc., which they are. But having been there now for a fairly substantial amount of time, the differences are so vast, it's unbelievable. I reckon more so than what the differences would be between, say, a country like India and Australia. And that was sort of, I didn't get used to that. That was the one thing I didn't get used to, is the culture and people not really understanding sense of humour and just accent, of course. Although if you're an Australian man and you're a lonely man, go to America. In fact, if you're from somewhere that's thousands of miles away from America and they haven't heard your accent much before, you're in for a good chance of a good time. Not that that ever happened with me. I mean, of course it did, but not with a number of girls. But yeah, that's the thing. The accent's really, really popular over there. The most dangerous thing, it was like, because we drive on the other side of the road here, it was like looking left and looking right when you're crossing the road in America. I nearly got hit a couple of times, like, oh, not hit, but I fucking shit myself because there was a car coming and I was thinking it was the other way around. So that was one of the most difficult things to get used to. In terms of being scared and shit, when I've got back here, I've had to reverse it all again and slowly getting back used to looking the right way and that sort of shit. Another thing I remembered was that was difficult to get used to is calling prawns shrimps. We have both prawns and shrimps here, and they're two quite different things altogether. A shrimp is just like a little tiny little fucking and like to have that on a menu, you would need somebody to come out with a wheelbarrow of them to fill you up. Prawns and shrimps, prawns and shrimps. Even up until the day that I left America, I would still go to the other side of the car to jump into the driver's seat. And when I first got there, there were times I'd actually open the door, sit in the passenger seat by myself and just think, I hope there's nobody fucking watching this, because I've got to get out now and go around to where the fucking steering wheel is. So it's funny, although it was sort of really quite daunting in a way, because I was away from my familiar for the things that I'm used to, I am beginning to miss it now after being back a month in Australia, and and understand that there's great things everywhere you go, providing you're in an observant frame of mind all the time, which isn't easy to be like. But yeah, no regrets at all. My son wants me to take him to Chicago because he's a Chicago Bulls fan. I don't know what Chicago's like. I've heard different stories about it. I'm from 8 Mile myself. Also, if you're I'll give you an example. We're going down to get something to eat. An American friend and I, late at night, we went to get Burger King. So we're driving down the road to Burger King. I'm driving. American friend is in the passenger seat, and all of a sudden I see Burger King up ahead on the left, big sign, and the American person says to me, oh, there it is, right there. See it? It's Burger King. Yeah. Because they like to talk even though it's not necessary. I don't mean just this person. Americans, in full stop, love to fucking talk. But silence doesn't fucking hurt anyone. So anyway, here it is, and I'm thinking, yeah, good. I can see it there. I can see it's up there on the left. Got to stop the lights, turn left, and anyway, continues to say, right there, it's right there. Turn right here. I'm thinking, hang on a sec, fuck. They're pointing to the left. They're telling me to turn right. So I swerve across the road, get to the other side of the road where the lights are, and to turn right because I've been told to, hey, turn right here, turn right. And I'm thinking, there must be a closer Hungry Jack's on the other side of the road that's underground or something that I can't see. So I get to the lights and I've gone, because I swerved and, it could have been dangerous. And I looked at my friend in the passenger seat and she said, what the fuck are you doing? So I was getting used to saying things like that, literally. Right here, right there. Or when you're guiding somebody in terms of direction, it's probably not the right context to use right here, right there, if you want somebody to turn left. Okay. Other than that, it was beautiful in that the different species of trees and animals, and in particular squirrels everywhere. We don't have squirrels, and I always thought squirrel was 2 syllables, squirrel, but apparently it's not. Squirrel. Like forward we say. Forward, just go forward. Fireflies, I got to experience those. Just the awesomeness of some of the places that are in America literally took my breath away. I mean, there was the Grand Canyon, which I expected that to do, but getting to the Grand Canyon, going through the Rocky Mountains and the snowy peak mountains, and Gatlinburg, Las Vegas. It's crazy. We have nothing like that here. We pretend to have something like Las Vegas and we call it surfers paradise, but it's really Las Vegas's newborn brother. Kansas was good. Kansas I didn't get to see a lot of. And Florida was really, really good fun too. For the most part, this time I stayed at Gadsden, Alabama, and that was nice part of the world. If you're retired, but yeah. So, just wanted to say I'm back in black, and I'm on the highway to hell, and I ain't never getting off it. Yeah. God bless the planet.